Okay guys, in this lab we're going to go over the overhead press. So this is providing that someone has safely and accurately passed the 180-degree shoulder flexion test. We can go ahead and overhead press them. So the overhead press, there's 3 different variations. We have a strict press, a push press, and obviously a jerk press or a split jerk, push jerk, whatever you want to call it. What delineates them is the usage of leg drive and knee bend. So for the overhead press, we start with our hands just outside of our shoulder width. We want to keep our forearms vertical to decrease the moment arm. So what I mean by that is we don't want our forearms inward or outside of our elbow, but joint stacked, wrist, elbow, and shoulder in alignment or as close to alignment as possible. From there, we get under the bar, walk it out clear of the rack. Big breath using the Valsalva maneuver. Drive the bar up overhead. As soon as it clears, you push your head through and then come back down to the shoulders for the strict press. For the push press, we're going to use 1 knee bend. So once we have the bar in position, we're going to dip down and then drive our legs as hard as we can, increasing muscular contraction through the legs, trying to get as much power out of the legs as possible. Walk it out, big breath, 1 knee bend, drive as much as we can with the legs, and then finish with the upper body. Once more, we have the jerk press or the split jerk, push jerk. I will not be demonstrating a split jerk, but for the jerk press, we just have 2 knee bends. So we want to get back on the bar in our setup, big breath. We're going to dip down 1 time for just as like the push press. And then we're going to catch again by dropping the body directly beneath the bar. Big breath in, and then lock it out. Our elbows should be fully extended once our knees are extended as well. So big breath. There's 2 main joint actions, so therefore there's 2 main prime movers. We have our shoulder flexion, which is going to be the anterior deltoid, as well as elbow extension, which is going to be the tricep brachii. From there, we have stabilizer muscles, the abdominals, spinae erectors, quadriceps, glutes, maximus, scapula muscles, and traps. Pretty much the entire upper back, posterior chain, and abdominals, so anatomical core are all going to be heavily involved in the overhead press, especially as it gets a little bit heavier. Next, we want to talk progressions. We have a PVC overhead press, just like I demonstrated earlier. We have dumbbell overhead press alternating at the bottom, dumbbell overhead press alternating at the top, dumbbell overhead press together, no alternation. So the dumbbells move in sync. Then we go barbell overhead, finally the push press, and if a candidate has the need to and does not have any compensatory patterns, then a split jerk. But again, that's one of those specificity versus individuality progressions. Does that person specifically need that exercise as it is an advanced exercise?